Hello everybody, welcome back to another Candy Gotchi video. I'm Candy.
And I'm Tamagotchi.
Today we're taking a look at Goo Deer, a new game from VML Studios. The game has you creating goo products such as soft drinks, ice cream, and rolls to serve to zombie goo fiends in a gas station. We were given a beta key to give the game a go on stream. I have some tips and tricks from our first playthrough to share. If you like what you see, we'll link the game in the description below. As always, please like and subscribe so we can keep bringing you more videos like this. First tip, get the cashier first. Getting the cashier first frees you up from serving customers. I try to get him as soon as I can afford him. That's the cost and the wages for the next day. This gives you more time to focus on getting the store shelves stocked and your goo under production. Get the stock boy second. Having both the cashier and the stock boy means you can just focus on getting ingredients and making goo. That's what we're all really here for, right? Prioritize bottling upgrade. Upgrading your bottling machine will eventually allow it to make 3 boxes at once, with 8 beverages in each box. This upgrade is essential to making your dare go further. Upgrade the grinder early for free blood. Upgrading the grinder early on allows you to start hoarding blood, making a constant supply of blood goo easier to maintain when you finally make it. Save up for ice cream machine upgrades before buying the machine. When you buy the ice cream machine or rolls, you should be aware it will initially impact your production if your distilling machine isn't fast enough to keep up. Ideally, save up enough money to upgrade the ice cream machine to produce multiple boxes before you even buy it. Traps over bullets. Early on, buying bullets is expensive and they are single use. Buying a few traps early on is much more cost effective. If you drop the traps near the station, you can often grab some deer on the way out hunting and more on the way home. Trap locations. Where you place your traps can make a huge difference in how many deer they catch. Trapping on the fords I've found is particularly lucrative. The ford to the right of the bridge near the station. I trap both sides of it. The fords to the island, both sides where you first cross the ford towards the island. I don't bother trapping on the island though. The forest behind the shop is great once you have a lot of traps. Don't waste ammo early. If you hit a deer, it will bleed and die. If you hit a deer with a shot, it will drop blood where it was first hit, and then periodically as it runs away. You can often see the blood splatter from quite a distance, so early on, if you notice blood and your first shot didn't drop the deer, don't shoot again. Just run it down. Listen for flies. If you've been following a trail of blood and the trail goes cold, you can listen out for the sound of buzzing flies. These will gather around the corpses of deer that have died. This is incredibly helpful if your deer has died in the wheat field or some other similarly obscured ground. The flies will sound like this. Crouching and hiding in bushes. Do your deer always run away from you? Crouching and hiding in bushes is a fantastic way to make sure deer don't notice you. At least until your rifle shot rings out across the valley. The forest behind the shop is a great place for traps. Once you have about 5 traps around fords, place all your extra traps up in the forest behind the shop. There's often a lot of deer up here, and firing one shot off causes them to run back and forth all along the length of the forest, greatly increasing your chance of filling your traps up. I often grab 5 or more deer in one trip up here. Don't go out at night, but if you do, shoot the deer man. Spoiler alert, don't go hunting at night, especially in the early game. There are worse things than deer in these forests. If you do go out and happen to run into a giant, glowing, rip you to pieces kind of fellow, do keep in mind that shooting him will stun him temporarily. Don't bother with incendiary ammo until you want to kill the deer man. As much fun as it is to make deer go boom, this ammo is best saved for the end game when you want to take down the deer man. It's also much more effective than a normal bullet, especially with a headshot. Run under the deer man legs. Recent changes have altered the deer man's attack logic. You can now watch out for telegraphed attacks. If you need to quickly dodge, you can run right between his legs. Scumming the Deer Man. Deer Man got you down? Can't turn him into goo? Try your hand at scumming the fight. There's a couple of locations that this is currently possible, subject to future patches. He doesn't seem to like water much, so running back and forward across a ford can really reduce the difficulty of the fight. If even that is too stressful for you, you can pop out of the station, stand on the hill next to the station exit, and fire off some shots, then drop off the edge back into safety. That wraps up our tips list for Goo Deer. What did you think? Did you learn something new? Got your own tips? Put them in the comments below. Make sure you do check the game out on Steam. It's a great bit of fun. As always, we are Candy Gotchi. You can find us streaming weekly on Twitch,
as well as Kick now, at Candy Gotchi there.
We regularly play newly released games, as well as some old favorites.
You can also check us out on Instagram and TikTok at Candy Gotchi. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe and like, and we will catch you next week.
Bye!
Bye!
Prioritize your bottle. This upgrade is essential to make your do 8 beverages and eat